Over here, Hex! Darren, I thought the monkey suit was much better, personally.
I disagree.
Thank goodness I found you. I thought I was lost.
Well, it is a jungle out there.
Well, Frontiers is the second game in the popular Tower Defense Kingdom Rush franchise.
The original Kingdom Rush made its debut on PC before getting ported over to iOS, but this one has skipped PC altogether.
Outrageous!
I know, Darren, I know!
Much like the first game, each level sends waves of enemies at you. Their sole purpose is to march forward relentlessly until they reach your territory. If this happens, it's game over, so you need to block their path with defenses.
You start with a small amount of money that you can build towers with, and this is where a big dose of the strategy comes into play. By using infantry towers, you can create a wall of troops to slow the enemy while your ranged archers and magicians rain damage down upon them.
It's the tower's special abilities that I had the most fun with. By extending the range of your archery tower, you get a knock-on benefit of extending the range of any nearby towers. So by stacking magicians and artillery towers next to the archers, you can cover a large part of the map.
My favourite characters in the first game were the Archmages, who fired lasers from crystals. Unfortunately, they've been removed from this game. However, I do like the new magician abilities.
A common complaint I have with most tower defense games is that often I'm left just sitting there while my towers do all the work. But this game constantly kept me on my toes with the enemies. Some fly and others attack from a distance, so you need to keep adjusting your strategy and upgrading your towers. There's also your reserve troops and a hero warrior that you send as fast response units if you get into trouble. Plus, you can call on a meteor strike if you're about to be overwhelmed. I mean, this non-stop pace really had me hooked.
And I enjoyed how intense the boss fights were, although I did think they were a little unfair. Some of them carved new paths through the map, and every time I met one for the first time, I lost. Not because I'd done anything wrong, but because my defenses were built around what I thought were the only paths on the map. It was pretty frustrating, and in general the game's difficulty is cranked up pretty high. I certainly recommend turning it down to easy. It's what I did for my first run through.
It's possible the game has been designed to be more difficult to encourage microtransactions. Now that the game has a shop where you can buy single-use power-ups to help win battles.
Yes, I thought the new heroes were a bit money-grabby. You only get a handful of heroes included for free, and the best ones, like this fire-breathing dragon, cost more than the game itself.
Yeah, that is a good point, but that didn't take the shine off the fun for me. I mean, I still think this game improves on one of the best tower defense games for touchscreen ever, so I'm giving it 8.
Well, I agree it's still a great game, but all that microtransaction stuff just really got my goat, or got my monkey. I'm gonna give it 7.
Right, I'm off to the real Amazon! Prepare for blast off!